Alright guys, today we're going to be giving some attention to the 5 most forgotten brawlers in Brawl Star. Now there are lots of criteria as to what makes a brawler forgotten, like players not playing them, the devs forgetting that they exist. There's a lot of stuff and we're going to mention that with each brawler that we play. But before we get into it, I just want you guys to leave a comment predicting which brawlers you think are forgotten. And if you guys end up enjoying this video and you just want to support my channel, then please use code NUBS in the Brawl Star shop. Thank you so much, it feeds the cats. Alright, so the first brawler we're mentioning and the least forgotten of this video, but still forgotten, is Sprout. And also, by the way, I'm just playing this mode that I don't even know what it is, so we may just try this, and then, so it's this. Okay, so it said any main attack instantly kills a brawler. I thought that was gonna mean that, like, Sprout would be good here, but apparently it's just the pistol. So, alright, now we know what this is. Let's go into a real match after I kill this Rico. Hold on, get sniped. And that takes forever to reload. Okay. You know what? We'll play this out real quick. I don't know what the power cubes are even supposed to do for me. I think that there's legitimately no point to gathering them, but, boink. Okay, goodbye. Again, the power cubes do nothing. Honestly, in this mode, see, this is what I wish Supercell would think of, bro. I wish that the power cubes in this would give you like a speed boost or something to help you live. Maybe a shield or, I don't know, anything to help you live. We are kind of popping off. These may be bots. I can't even tell. I don't think they are, but I mean, this mode is interesting. It really does not matter what brawler you play. So you can essentially, pretty sure I just got first place there. You could just get trophies on anybody doing the exact same thing. I guess you might want to pick somebody who has faster movement speed unless they're all tied. I don't know, but oh wait. Okay, no, this is mid. What do I get though? Okay, getting into a real match with Sprout. So I don't think that Sprout is as forgotten as the next brawlers in this video, which is obviously why he's at number 5. But I still think that he is more so mostly forgotten in like the player-based side of things because he's a really specific brawler who works in really specific situations. And I just feel like players aren't really able to play this brawler as much as they are other ones. This Chester needs to perish. Let's go. Okay, like, Sprout is still a good brawler for what he does, but I do think that there are other brawlers who are just more, like, versatile than he is, and he's just kind of, like, it's kind of difficult to land your shots sometimes. Hello. It's kind of difficult to save yourself from assassins who jump on you. He doesn't have, like, he does have options, but they're way more difficult to actually pull off because you have to, like, be intelligent, which isn't really a word that pairs with Brawl Stars most of the time, like this. Okay, nope. Okay, you know what? We get to live because Rosa is intelligent, and I walled us off. I walled her off, so she's safe. That's totally what I intended to do. And now she's AFK. Let me live. Bo. Yes, Bo. Wait, what? This crow has 16 power cubes, so basically it's over, right? Basically it's over. I wanted to push myself away from this alley, but that just did not work before. Maybe I could just kill her straight up, though. There we go. Okay, so Crow got another power cube. That's amazing news. But yeah, the main reason why I think that Sprout is more forgotten than most other brawlers, and especially every other thrower, is just the fact that maybe not like a skin thing, although he hasn't gotten one in a while, I don't think, but just player-based wise, play-wise in general, he has less options than most brawlers. I really thought that Crow was about to die, and since he didn't, we just lose this game. That was our only shot there. I'm also 99% sure that this Rosa is now a bot, but it's kind of clutching up. Like, it has that weird, like, stiff movement, but it's kind of working. So, you know what? I might just, like, throw a wall over there and just pray that the hyper actually does damage. I'm just going to throw another one. Screw it. I think we're dead. Yeah, we're probably dead. Hold on. Wait, we got a kill. Can we get another one? Stay away from the smoke. I can't do that. You know, we're doing pretty well for going up against a 20 cube Crow, but it's not happening. All right, the 4th most forgotten brawler in this video is Willow. Now, you could say that she's a thrower or an artillery or whatever, but she's actually a controller, even though she plays just like a, you know, that, but she mind controls people, so it makes her a controller. I don't know, but yeah, she as well, she has good options again, but I just feel like she's so specific of how you're supposed to play her that a lot of people just don't do it, or she just isn't that versatile, so she doesn't work in that many situations, and therefore people don't play her very often. And since she isn't that popular, she doesn't get that much love from the devs. They don't want to make her like too powerful or anything, I guess. I don't really know, but that's basically how she works. And I think it all boils down to the fact that you heal them with your super. I feel like if you didn't full heal people with your super, she would be like a dummy broken brawler, and a lot more people would probably play her. Maybe she had like more burst damage too without that one gadget. I don't really know what makes Willow such an unplayable brawler for people, but that's just like how she's always been, and that just makes her more forgotten than most other brawlers. So I mean, if the thing about her is, like, if this Edgar jumps on me, I just Wait. I'm just gonna put him over here with these guys real quick. Oh, hey, Colt. Okay, so you're dead. We just leave you there. And you, sir, please get hit by that. I think he might be dead. Is that a bot? Or no, that's a clone. Okay. I think... Oh my gosh, 10,000 damage? What? Okay, I didn't even get to react. I was about to hyper super him and become invincible. And he one-shotted me without any damage boosts either. Just power cubes. That's crazy. Run away, El Primo. Okay, I don't know what just happened to you, but that didn't look good. Okay, so who do I grab here? I think I need to grab... Can I debate this out? That didn't happen. If this Griff has another super, I'm dead. So, I don't know where he is. Do I pop? I don't know when to pop hyper. I want to go for the Griff. I need to grab the Griff. Die. Yes. Get grabbed. Your team is dead. I'm invincible. I'm invincible, baby. El Primo, run. Run. He didn't do that. I think if he supered away, we would have actually gotten second place. But, okay. Her hyper actually came in clutch there. I feel like there's never another situation where it actually works. And I feel like that's another reason why she became so forgotten after already being forgotten, because her hyper was lame. Alright guys, the third most forgotten brawler in this video is Jae-yong, and it is for a different reason than the other two. This brawler has been out for a decent amount of time now, and he still only has one skin to my knowledge and none coming out. So yeah, I don't really know why. He's a pretty popular brawler when it comes to like pro play and just like competitive stuff, just because of how crazily versatile he actually is. He's pretty popular, but not really in the casual scene, which is the most important scene to Brawl Star, obviously. So now it's over. I will live, and we live. We prosper, we live. Would you like a speed boost? Wait, get that. Oh, her again! Okay, she needs to stop this. She needs to stop. She really does. Okay, so we just get free supers. That's what I like about Jae-yong. You don't even have to work. You just kind of do. You just kind of exist, and then you profit because you get your supers no matter what. It would be cool if you could like shoot people to get your supers faster. I'm not even sure if that's like a feature or not. Oh, please perish. He's coming back again. All right, this guy, bro. Oh, he's gone though, dude. I do so much damage. I have 14 cubes. But yeah, the main reason why I'm saying he's forgotten is because I feel like the devs just don't care. Like, they just dropped him and then they just forgot about him. But that's also an effect of there being 100 brawlers in this game, and that's just like too many for how unfinished the game is at the moment. So that's like what buffies are going to fix and stuff. So I really hope that they slow it down so then they're able to give their current brawlers more love. Because I like it when in games when features are released finished, but it seems like that's never the case in Brawl Stars because they're always adding more to the brawlers, which is a good thing for like the longevity of just the player base, because like the base gameplay just stops being interesting after a while, and they gotta spice it up. But I have so many cubes. Okay, so we're just gonna pop hyper and get a billion supers, and then we just basically win the game. I've never used this hyper before in my life, but it feels so dummy broken. Okay. Brother, what are you doing? Yeah, I just wish that Jae-yong had more stuff. I feel like he just doesn't have anything. He has this one skin. Okay, garbage drop, airdrop, and boom, he has one skin. So, unfortunate for him. Now, speaking of newer brawlers that only have one skin, next we have Trunk, the second most forgotten brawler in this video, and I think it's even more so than Jae-yong because Trunk does not have a competitive presence. He does not have a casual presence. He doesn't have any skins. He doesn't have anything. He's just there. They dropped him, and he just stopped existing because he just, I don't know, he's just difficult. I don't know. He's like a difficult version of Jackie, and obviously people don't like that, so he's just unplayed and unloved, and has no friends, has no family. That's it. He was disowned. Like, it's just so over for him. Let's go. Boink. Okay, cool. Like, he's still a cool brawler conceptually, I think. Like, he's just like, his concept is cool. I like him, but no reason to play him above other brawlers most of the time, especially as a competitive option. He's just like not that guy. So he's just there, bro. He's there with his one skin on his little tropical island. That's all he does. Hello, who's that? It's Kaze, and I'm just perishing from Kaze. Like, you could just play Kaze instead of Trunk, and you get like the same effect basically. Like, I don't know. He's just not really a thing. He's like a tank, but he also doesn't tank very well compared to other tanks. And he's like Jackie, but he doesn't do as much damage as Jackie unless you're in a really specific range. And he does have a dash, which is really good. I like the dash a lot, but it also like leaves you vulnerable as well. So like, I don't know, bro. I feel like Bull's dash is better than this one because it stuns people and stuff. So I don't know. I just feel like he's one of those brawlers that always has a comparison that is better than him, and he doesn't get any skins or love from the dev team, so he's just floating in the vast existence of nothingness, and that is just him and his trunkiness, and that's it. He's done. Now guys, the most forgotten brawler of this video is Lola. Now she does have a fair amount of skins, but it's been a while since she last got one, and she's one of those brawlers that has no scene anywhere because she always has better options. She may be played sometimes. Goodbye, teammate. Okay, you just got one-shotted. Do never group up against the Penny. Just don't do that. But there's always better options than Lola. And when somebody picks her competitively, there's probably still a better option. I don't really know. She's just like a really difficult brawler, which is mostly thanks to the fact that anytime she does get a buff, it's not significant enough to make her a better good brawler, like a good option. She just always has these problems that make her more difficult to play effectively than the average brawler. Is my clone still alive? Cool. Okay, good. I am dead. These babies are going to get us killed. And again, she hasn't gotten a skin in a really long time. She has a decent amount, but she doesn't get them as often as other brawlers, and she just overall doesn't get that much love compared to the average brawler. Especially compared to the average brawler of her, like, field. Okay, so you're breaking my ankles, huh? So this baby's gonna come up. And I'm dead. But alright, those are currently the 5 most forgotten brawlers in Brawl Star, in my opinion, my humble opinion. If you guys agree, use code NUBS. If you disagree, just let me know who you think is the most forgotten brawler in the comments section, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good night.